How's it going, YouTube? This is Undying Art bringing you episode 2 of the workshop. This time I thought it would be fun to do a DC version, or DC special episode. So all the figures here are slight customs that I don't think deserve their own video, and I'm completely fucking up the brightness, so I apologise for that. So Batman's only there just to give him a scale to show what he looks like with the Rogues Gallery, and this is my definitive Batman. It's a underrated, or actually no, it's quite a hated figure. For some reason a lot of people hate the SH Figure Arts Injustice Batman, but I absolutely adore it. So for me it is my definitive 112 Batman, until a company make the Pattinson or Robert Pattinson Batman suit. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So on to our first DC custom. Here we have the Murder Machine. I can't remember which Earth this is from, but basically Bruce Wayne has like a AI suit like Iron Man, but then it takes over and makes him evil, sorry. So I just like the design of it. Like an Iron Man Batman sounded really cool, and an evil Iron Man Batman sounds even cooler, so I went with it. So this was before the McFarlane made their Murder Machine, so this is a very simple custom. It's just the stealth suit Iron Man from Marvel Legends, and a cast of a Sovereign Knight Batman head. I tried to sculpt like a mask over it. It's not my finest work, but doesn't look too bad. Looks kind of like a mask, and yeah, that's all it is really. And repaint the eyes to be like a red colour, and try to get it looking like it's glowing. So there's a bit of orange in there as well. So yeah, fairly simple custom, but I like the size of this compared to the 7-inch McFarlane Murder Machine. So yeah, let's get on to the next one. So for the next one, if you've seen my Instagram account, or you follow my Instagram account for a while, you would have seen this custom back in 2020. So this is a Two-Face, custom Two-Face I made. I couldn't afford the Mezco Two-Face, and I still can't find the Mafex Dark Knight Two-Face, so for me, this is my Two-Face. So the body is a Marvel Legends Deadpool. The suit version, that comes with a Deadpool monkey. It's a very random thing. So the tie was obviously red, so I painted it black, and then I tried to paint like burning all over him using technical Citadel effects. Can't remember what it's called. It's like certain paints that dry cracked, so I did that all over the half of the suit to make it look like it's been singed. And then for the head sculpt, that is a Greg Capullo head sculpt, repainted by me, just to make him look a bit more realistic as opposed to cartoon. So there's all the flesh I painted. And then repainted the eye. And also, let me zoom in on that, yeah, repainted the eye there. And also painted the hair black and tried to dry brush some brown in there as well. Let's just show him with Batman quickly. I like the idea of Two-Face being a bit bulkier than Batman, so for me this height comparison works. He's bulkier and a little bit taller, but Batman is more skilled, so he'll win. So on to the next one. So I debated even putting this figure into the review, or showcase, or whatever you want to call it, this episode, as it's a very, very, very simple, but I like how it looks on the shelf. So the head is obviously Robert Pattinson. This head sculpt is painted and done by Oldboy CTTS on Instagram and Facebook, and he has his own website. It's just really good. The best part is I can put it on the Injustice Batman head body if I ever want to. So yeah, really happy with that. And then the body is just a Mafex John Wick bootleg, which is why his leg is slightly too long. As you can see here, his leg's too long, but it works for what I want it to do. You just stand him up, then get Batman in, his alter ego, or some argue his true self. And I like the height. It does look like he's just a little bit bulkier than Bruce, which makes sense because he's wearing armour, so he would be. On to the next one. Next we have a custom Bane. I'd like to upgrade this in the future with something else, but for now it's quite imposing on the shelf. So it's made up of the Nuke character, Marvel Legends Nuke. I can't remember his second name or his second part of his villain name. And then bands are from Tombstone and Daredevil, I believe. Someone with red bands, I can't remember. Like this is from Tombstone, sorry, not Crossbones. And these red bands, I can't remember for the life of me where they're from. The t-shirt I made myself, which is why it looks crap, but it works for me. And then the Venom Backpack or Titan Backpack is a Black Series Snowtrooper repainted and using UV green to try and give that Titan Venom glow. I was debating getting a tube to plug into his head or his arm, but I can't find any, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. And speaking of the head is a cast of the Spec Ops Punisher Mezco. I then green stuffed over the eyes and made it look like lenses instead of eyes, of course, and then sprayed it all black, painted the eyes red, painted the straps brown, and then tried to paint the Bane logo, which I don't know if it's supposed to be like a bird, but it looks like a bird. So again, get Batman in for comparison. He's a lot bulkier and could definitely break Batman's back if he wanted to. So I'm happy with him, although in the future I'd like to upgrade him to a Storm Collectibles body or something like that, just even bigger, akin to the Arkham games. On to the next one. And finally, here we have The Batman Who Laughs, which is from the Heavy Metal comics, or Death Metal comics, the Batman Death Metal. I don't really know the story behind this. I still yet to read it because I don't particularly want to spend a lot of money when I could just get it digitally somewhere one day. And the DC app you can't get in the UK, so that's a pain. So this is the PC Toys, I think, or it's a different company. I'll leave it in the description if I've got it wrong. This is just the kit that you put onto a Mezco Frankenstein. So I used a Mezco Frankenstein knockoff, just as it's cheaper. This is basically what it comes like. However, I decided to repaint the face and hands. He comes with gripping hands and fisted hands, so I repainted all those white, but I wanted to show the bloody ones off here. So I repainted that with multiple different reds, and then blood for the blood god at the end to give that fresh blood look. Same with the face, repainted the face white, and then tried to like flick red paint on it to make it look like blood splatter. Various different blood colours, repainted the teeth yellow, and then at the end blood for the blood god, Citadel paint to give him that bloody look. So now he looks even more gruesome than he already does. And of course the McFarlane one is cheaper, but at the time the McFarlane company didn't even have the rights to DC, so this was my Batman Who Laughs, and it still will be because I absolutely love the tailoring of the suit. I just love how gory he looks. And then let's just get Bruce in, just to show how completely screwed he is. He would definitely mess up Bruce's day. So if you liked this episode of The Workshop, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Let me know in the comment section below why you didn't like it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.